Good evening, boys. Good evening, lads. Dudes. Now, normally, I wouldn't show you the remnants of my warm-up game because I'm too hopped up on the whiz. I haven't leveled it off. But boys, I do feel like you should see the state of a game of Magic. So, I'm only doing this because you know how much I love showing you the nature of Magic. I got early GG'd, emote bollocks, you know, to prove this guy was one of the lads. But I do think you need to see, with all of your eyeballs, look at the state of these wobblers, boys. Temple of Triumph really letting the side down. Look at the dedication, boys, to giving Whizbangs a load of money to look like a twat. And then, as part of the gathering, this guy, he just didn't have what it took to crack any matters. So I went down to 1. But I managed to do the old stabilization techniques, because I am very good at Magic. I was genuinely, based on the way the game, I was like dead on board almost. And then I managed to chain a Time Wank into a Sunbirds, and then start rocking and rolling. We even got a saucy Day of Judgment to save me from the creature spam. Lads, it was amazing, but you missed it. So this is just like a Legs VD recap, except instead of telling you how every game moving forward might play out, as long as he wins, I'm just affirming to you that Magic the Gathering is always going to be 8. But, boys, at least we had a wonderful time. At least a wonderful time was indeed had by all. That guy got to play his whole hand, spam emotes, and die. And I got to recover and say the game was 8. Absolutely perfect all around, lads. The perfect scenario of all of Magic. Anyway, what's the time? 11 o'clock, so it's kind of early for me. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to spice up some decks. I could make a new deck, but what is there to do really, boys? If you're trying to play a game of Magic, what is there really that can be done to crack any matters? Is it really just playing and having a good time? Or is that not enough? Do you have to shatter the matter every day, boys, to convince the stupid dweebs that we are having a wonderful time? Or is it just going to be people playing their favourite decks and saying, I got age in the end, boys? Anything could happen in a game of Magic the Gathering. So, Dark Ritual, everybody knows, absolutely superb card that nobody should ever be upset exists in this world. But I do feel like we got the hand and the skills to get out of it, boys. I do feel like we've got the skills and the age to escape with a bucket of shit. And if that is what you can do in a game of Magic, then surely, boys, that is what we're aiming for. That's what we're aiming for, lads. So, we'll saw it coming, basically anything. Sunbird's Invocation is going to be difficult to get rid of in these colours. And then I basically have 2 spells a turn for the rest of time. And I don't know about you, boys, but that does fill my balls with 8s. What do we got here? Lightning Bolt, you can have that. But not much else, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana lands. Can't have that. It's not that great. But, you know, mana efficiency and all that. Keep him off a spell for at least 1 turn. And then we shall shatter the matters. So I still think I want to play Sunbirds before Time Wank. Right? It's just so good. Especially if it basically has infinite protection from age lands. Also, Polluted Delta is an absolutely gangbusters draw, as I shall demonstrate, lads. Down to 19. Boyish.
Love magic streams. Sorry when emotions get high.
Des, thanks for the beautiful 5 British beans. I understand. As a long time... 2-for-1 specials, boys.
Love magic streams. Sorry when emotions get high.
As a long time lad, I can understand that when I start going mad and calling everybody for jeans, it can be a tough game of Majinx. But we'll do our best. To God and to the Queen, or whatever I normally say, whatever the Cub Scout code was. Alright. Replicating ring's gone, but we're still gonna shatter the meta, boys. Mismatch lands to go with his wobbly set of small nobblers, as usual, boys. That is what I like to see. Alright, all of these give me what's known in the business as the horn. But, as you can see, boys, turn 1 Dark Ritual, Tybalt, it's 5 cards to my 1 land. You just can't beat the cheeks, boys. Especially if I slap it up on the tubes. That's what we want to see, right? If I'm watching a Legs VD, boys, and I see this, I see the opponent's got 6 cards, schmeebs, top quality wobbly planies, and Legs just has a land. I think, wow, I can't wait to see how he turns this around, because there's no way it's just going to turn out to be AIDS, because why would it be on the tubes? And I'm sure all of you are thinking, Cheeks, you got to get with the times. This is the TikTok era. If you can't post win percentages that literally Zeus would crumble at, you're just an old man. Boyish. It might be true. It might be true, but at the same time, I might just have 8s. Weird Genetic says, I played 6 games yesterday, either mono, AIDS, or 5 color. I shit my pants and booted up Helldivers instead. Well, boys, I mean, that sounds like a typical Friday night in the world of Majinx, boys. What? Well, I mean, if it was truly in the world of Majinx, you would have mixed in some polyamory orgies, and then cried because nobody actually decided to marry you. But also, you don't want to get married. Hey, boys, this game is super unique. This game is super fun and unique, and everybody is going to get age. I mean, when that happens, sometimes you just think, I don't know if I even give a fuck anymore, you know? 2 games in a row on the draw against wobbly twats. Well, that last guy wasn't a twat. It's not his fault. But this guy is a twat. Anyone who plays mono anything in this shit and gives wizards money for wobbly bollocks and has a small wobbly knob. Boys, I don't know much else I can tell you other than GG's XDs. You know what I mean, boys? Yeah, to finish off the thing, Des, I appreciate your ongoing support, but I'll do my best to fake it up and goat laugh all day until my balls fall off, and then we will certainly all be having a wonderful time. Won't we, lads? That is the name of the game. So Perilous Voyage is normally fine, but the way this deck always plays is he might have Feigned Death or some version of put a card back on the field, because everyone plays net decks. Hey, it's almost like I should be like world champion lad. Boys, it's the literal card that I said. This game is so boring. This game is so AIDS. Boys, I just don't even know. I don't know. And someone imaginary, this is a straw man because it doesn't actually happen, boys. But some imaginary land is going to tell me with a straight face that Aidzonian knows more than I do about magic. Boys. Aidzonian should be a curator of Brawl because she doesn't wash her hair. And that means you know she's one of the lads. Boys. Anyway, not too keen to finish this off. It's pretty AIDS. But, you know, we'll do whatever we can. I love going second and playing against Dark Ritual twice. Boys, it is truly God's gift to magic. There was literally no need to shock myself there. But I think I'm going to die, right? That was fun for both of us, I'm sure. Magic Rex had a wonderful time, lads. Let me just spam my hand. Boys, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to play a format that is designed for that kind of shit when you could play it in a format that is theoretically designed for mid-range magic and just try and go first and spunk your balls? I mean, I am always up, ladies and shits, for someone telling me that I am wrong. You could just say, cheeks, people are got to be able to play this game as they choose. Otherwise, we're just going to have a full Rule 0 situation. And if that's truly how everybody feels, then I guess it is mono-aged all day, boys. But at the same time, I've got 8. So I don't even know what I'm talking about, boys. We'll play some games, and we'll just see how we get on. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So I don't know. This is the thing. This game is what, 6 years old? I haven't seen a commander that I haven't used that I want to try. What is everybody's horniness to give wizards money? This is a question that is not rhetorical anymore. I need to know why people are so fucking obsessed with giving money to a massive corporation that exploits your balls. I don't think I've played a single person that hasn't spent over £15 on a single land so far. Boys, I don't know bobbity doodle mishmeebles. Boys, I don't know. I know a lot. I know a lot, boys. I knew that guy had feigned death because this game is so typically AIDS. But I don't know why people are so obsessed with paying for nothing. This is not like buying skins in Apex or Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty maybe, because there are other things to unlock. But you want to buy a skin in Apex, that game is... as soon as you download it, right, boys, as soon as you download the memes, you have everything that game has. This game has a never-ending supply of number wangs. You will never have enough money before you run out of things to buy that enable you to play the game. And still, every day I sign in, somebody has paid human money to look like a stupid bitch. Every day, boys. And I don't know about you, but I might end up with 8. Let's. I mean, skibabadoodles. So what do I do here? What do you think? That's a lot of artifacts, and I can really only deal with artifacts one time, fam. I mean, there's just a lot. Chandra to just eat him away? I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's right, boys, but we shall have to see. We shall have to cease. But if there's one thing I know, it's mono dump your mum, wobble up all of your cards, and give wizards at least £50 for a single deck. Boys, I don't know why you wouldn't. So this guy is full artifacts. We shall see if I've made a mistake in not getting Emrakul. Because if I grabbed Emrakul, I could just play Staff of Completion non-stop. Just give it the spams. Make him pay, untap, pay, die of AIDS. Who knows? Weird Genetic says, I mean, she does have an overbite. Oh, I guess I've got it on top messages instead of all messages. And a bra size bigger than DSP. Who are we talking about? I don't know, boys. Somebody must be banned or something. Or maybe I've said something and already forgotten. That would also make sense, Lance, because Whiz is quite an amnesiac schmeebly jiblabs or something. So, I don't know what's going on. Which is good, I guess, you know? It is nice to see a different thing, but I imagine, boys, if we're doing the things, it's just going to be some infinite loop. Like, I'm trying to think. What's the card? No, it's not that. That's not even a problem, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't even cast it before we can boobalax it. I guess we'll see, boys. I guess we'll see. But that is the most bizarre thing. This game's cost is genuinely never-ending. And yet, the dedication to throw all of your money away. I am genuinely not, I don't know, perturbed. Eldrazi. So what? Just Ulamogs, is it? Just Ulamobobblers? Well, that could be a problem, Lance. But we got Extinction Event. If it is just Eldrazi's, I probably don't need Crux of Fate, right? So I'm going to Unexpected Windfall. I'm going to ditch Crux. And maybe we'll top deck a counterspell. Either way, this is what I like to see, boys. More wobbly numbers. Stall shits. Boys. I love a good game of Magic. Boys. Alright, that wasn't great. So we've got Edict for an Eldrazi, which is obviously good memes, boys. But, you know, I was hoping Chandra would slowly burn the man's pubes away. It doesn't look... I mean, that's fine. That's not going to do anything for me. What else has he got, boys, in the old bubble banks? That's... We can... I mean, that's often a problem. That's often a problem, Lance. 2 to the top. Alright. Burn down the aids. Probably not the best. So I can make him lose 2 cards. I think that this guy thinks he's a smart lad. Is an easy thing to waste. Nah, I was wrong. I was wrong, my boy. I thought that he would have put the card he wanted on second, so that he thought I would make him mill and diddly dees. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean? Boys. I'm sure you do. I was like, alright. Well, I still don't have a counterspell. But we are loving a game of Magic. I'm going to make him discard a couple of cards. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I think we're still plus. M. Lemon says, capitalism is a beautiful thing, cheek. In Whizbang. I mean, it is, but I'm also a huge fan of consumerism, boys. I fucking love wasting money. It gives me the horn beyond anything you could imagine. We all know how magic works. We all know how the world works, boys. It's wonderful. But we also know what wasting your money is. We see it every day. So if I play Burn Down the House, they don't do any damage. That guy does some damage, though. I guess we'll see what it is. Oh, I should do 7. Oh, man, that was such a mistake. But, don't tell anybody, boys, because I'm trying to crackety meter over here. So I should have done 7 to him. I don't know why I all of a sudden got 8s. That would have been GG Shakshadis, boys. Also, powering up the land might have done something. But, you know, nobody's better than me at seeing the mistakes that they made. Milos says, when was the last time you had haggis? I presume you mean haggis. Haggis is a Scottish thing. It doesn't give me the horn, boys. Okay. Yeah, see, I could have won. I could have won there. But currently, we're having a bit of a spot of age. Now that there's a lad, also it can't kill... what do you call it? My arse. But, you know, we got plays. We got plays, lads. We got plays. And we've got 8s. Overwhelming splendor. Okay. So I'm not locked out of the game, like I presume he hopes. I think he might be dead, lads. So I would like to draw a knob on my balls. That's not a great draw, boys.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
So everything is a 1-1 all the time. All enchanted, dee. Alright. Okay, boys. Everyone's a 1-1 and can't do any more damage. I haven't drawn a counterspell, and I should have done 7 to him. But we shall see what happens.
Finally, I'm home.
Okay, I don't know how he's gaining any life with all of this. Okay, boys. I guess he's digging for an answer that I can't see how it's gonna work. But more money well spent, Lance. More money well spent. Don't ever think that playing a really, really shit deck is shit when you can also show that you spent £60 on nothing to make it better. Nothing! That's the thing that I like to say. If you want to buy a skin in Apex with human money, I mean, I also feel like that might be a mistake, depending on, you know, a number of factors. But ultimately, that game is free, and if you like it and you even want to reward the developers, then, you know, I guess that's a way to do it. This game couldn't be less free. Oh, it's free to play, cheeks! That's true, Squeaks. That is true. Aid Zonian says if you want all the cards, just do 10 drafts a day. Don't go to work, you know, like her. Just draft all day. And then you will eventually have so many wild cards and gems, you can buy everything. But you will have to be a professional streamer. Or dedicate too much of your time to this game. But if you can do that, then the game really is free, boys. If you can do that, the game is free. And also, if you want to buy wobbly shit in real life, again, that's not the end of the world. Because you could sell it all. Should you ever decide this game is AIDS and I kind of want to do something else. But boys, why would you ever need to own anything? We don't live in the own era. We live in the idiots era. And if there's one thing I know, it's you watching me now is an idiot. Or even are an idiot. See, you didn't even notice that, boys. Still, at least we're playing more mono fucking dog shit, lads. At least we are playing even more mono AIDS, boys. And I can only speak for myself when I say GG's mixed in with some XD's. So I think this is a rare occasion where the -3 on this is very good. Very good, boys. He's not bringing this lad back. Well, he might, but it's coming back as a small lad.
You seem ill. How tragic.
He's coming back as a small lad, boys. So Davriel works pretty well most of the time. You see, got rid of some removalage. Easy Quacks. We're rumbling on with our sexy deck. Boys, it's going to be wonderful. It's gonna be wonderful. I mean, that's tempting, but I don't think it's right. This guy, is his goat gonna shoot my man out the sky? Boys! No goat shooting my lad out of the sky today, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got Boobalax potentially next turn, if that's what I decide. I think it's Boobalax all day, lads. I think it's Boobalax all day long. So plussing it is probably not that useful. Well, I take it back. That's pretty good. I was thinking this guy was going to be playing all shit weenies. Look at this fucking beefster. He's absolutely beefing the place out. Boys. Incredible bit of beautiful beef. And not the shit beef. Like, what's her name? Not the shit beef like Philbo's wife. No. We got the clean beef. The cleanest of all beef, Blanche. Angela White beef. So if I play another card, what does this actually do? Oh, it's about drawing cards. Oh, hey. Maybe I should have attacked there. Maybe I should have dashed this, because what would he have blocked with? I guess we just would never know, Lynch. Oh, I should have done this first. I mean, I didn't draw a second card there, did I? Why wouldn't you kill... Whose turn is it? I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's his turn, he just cast a creature. Whenever an opponent draws a card, except... Okay, that's fine. I was a little bit confused, boys, because I had H. But it's all right now. I think we'll still keep Ristic Study. I just have to be careful I don't lose to some crazy bollocks. Like Corrupt or Grey Merchant. You know, everything's under control. Everything's classic magic. But if Doom Whisperer gets killed and he just decides to go full kamikazes, then I guess we never know, boys. But we shall see. That's an encouraging start for me. I don't know what else he will have. So what other cards? Commanders, strategies, aids exists in this game that you haven't seen me play and you think, I would like to see that. I think we could benefit from some level of age. Because I still like, I've said this more and more recently, I still like the act of playing a game of Magic. I think Bubbles is the most diverse deck that I can play daily that still kicks up games that are interesting. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not enough number wangs. We just gotta sit nice and patiently until everybody dies of AIDS. Alright, I mean, he's got a combo going, but surely I'll draw out of it. Surely, boys. That's the aim of the game. So, I mean, this will die. That will die, ladies and shits, to... If I block and I'll draw, then it'll still die. A braid. That's probably fine, right? That's probably good means, Lynch. Oh, I still can't use that. Interesting. Alright, I'll hold on to this for a turn. Slap it up on my balls, Lynch.
Let's make this quick. I gotta check out these fireworks.
Boys, were you checking out those nips? Were you checking out those fire pubes? I'm sure you were. It was wonderful memes. Wonderful memes. Why don't we do a Q&A, Lance? But the only questions allowed are what was for dinner and GG's XD. Okay, boys? That does seem like a good magic to me. What was for dinner and can we all get some GG's XD, boys? I'm gonna Dark Ritual. No, I'm not gonna Dark Ritual now. We'll just do it next turn.
No gods can protect you now.
So midnight. If this gets killed, we got Midnight Knob and this to mess about, and then the following turn we could do the memes. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. What about Dr. Cheek's political channel, lads, where any politics is off the table? If you ask me who I vote for, I say, boys, I don't vote, because I don't listen to politics. If you say, but Cheeks, I love the Cheeks, my only response to you could ever be, well, we got to look at it from both sides, and I haven't looked at it from either side, so in conclusion, everyone's dumb. Everybody except me is dumb, lads. And I'm sure that would be absolutely wonderful. I'll be as big as Jezbo within 50 years. Physically. If I eat 15 kebabs every day. You remember Jezbo, boys? Remember that guy? Pretty Charlemagne-stick. For a classic Majik's fat boy, but at least he came down on the side of calling Professor Peepers a weirdo. Harangued out of the game, for better or worse, I couldn't give a shit. Now, making the kind of views you would expect from a multi-millionaire. Boys. So who got the last laugh? Did anyone? I mean, Professor Peepers always laughing from his sliver, multi-camera wank station. Okay, boy. I was just going to say, I'm so sick of this, but Wash Away is nice. No plays except Wash Away, but in this level of shitness, it's still a fine keep. Because memes. Boys. So, rampity ramps, play this, play this, play this. That's the game. That's the game, lads. I can't wait for it to pan out totally different. And it showed me what a fool I was. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. I don't know how to feel about Jesbo. On the one hand, he's very fat. But on the other hand, he escaped. He wanted to be famous. But there's just no fame to be had from Magic. And getting booted out of Magic, ironically, made him more famous than he could probably have ever imagined. Just talking about, who did he love talking about? Brie Larson. He fucking loved a bit of Brie Larson shits, boys. He fucking loved a little bit of the Brie Larson chatter. Such superficial shit, but watchable, presumably, if you like that kind of stuff. And that's what Philbo wants. That's what Philbo wants, but he won't be able to do it. At the start, at least, because he will not be able to commit any resources into not being a twat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we got a chance. I think we got a chance of stabilizing, boys. And then if we hit the stabilizations, we might be able to rub our balls. So we got 1 wash away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Davsh, minus it, hopefully get all spells cost 1 less. And then rub my penis, boys.
These negotiations are a bit more aggressive than I anticipated.
Okay. He's thinking about shooting my ability out the sky, boys.
Details, then
Whenever you draw a card, gain 2 life. That's pretty. They're all good. They're all good. I think it's this one. You lose 6 life at the beginning of your upkeep. Lose a life for each creature you control. I never have any creatures. Okay, boys. Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was draw 3. Maybe draw 3 was the one. Maybe draw 3 was indeed the way forward, boys. Des says, what if you get asked hard questions in your politics show? Well, I mean, I am looking forward to seeing how the lad can show me how it's meant to be done. I want to see, like, Philbo's steadfast refusal to answer anything ever about anything does make me wonder how he is also going to crack at that meta. I mean, how can you not vote? How can you care about politics so little that you can't even be bothered to vote once every 4 human years? And yet, boys, you think you would be a world-class political boy. The world is strange. The world is a strange place. Hey, boys, that's interesting. But not drawing a land does give me a spot of the age. Still. Oh, I should draw a land now if it lets me draw 3. Alright, that's good beans, good beans. Lose 6, sacrifice 2, you get an emblem. Alright. That should all be easy quacks, boys, because I'm not actually going to lose anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how are we going to crack at each meter, lads? So I can't play Sunbirds, obviously, because it will cost me a spot of each. I think I've got enough HP that I can piss about. I think I can piss about and hope that I don't die of age, boys. I mean, he could have Foreskin Veil, or not Foreskin Veil, what's the other one? Veil of Summer. Foreskin Veil of Summer, boys. That could be tricky. But if he doesn't, then I guess we might be able to shatter the age. Still, for Philbo to do a politics channel, he will need all of the dents to rally around and do all the work for him. So he will have to have someone make everything, boys. That's how it will work. Alright, so I can't stop this being cast again. And then I guess it's just classic random pussy jizz. But that is much each, boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, there's so many plays. I don't think it's blow up all the peeps, you know. I really don't. Okay, boys. I'm gonna do something. Alright, we're gonna try and find something good. Okay, boys. I mean, I think that's okay. I think that's alright. Alright, fuck him. Okay, boys. We shall see how lucky this guy gets spinning the wheel of a virgin. He could get Time Wank, could get Emrakul, could get nothing. Counterspell, that's nothing. Cogler, I'm going to count that as nothing as well. Boys, we might be very good at magic. Lance, we might be extremely good at Magic the Gathering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't be greedy enough to play Sunbirds and something else. But I can be greedy enough to rub on my balls. I was going to say, just give that guy haste and then pass the turn. He didn't, Lance. He didn't. Okay, cut down. Terrible. That's a lot. That's a lot. I was going to choose this, but I forgot this guy was here. I'm going to grab this again.
If it's a deal you want.
It is a deal. I want to draw 3. You know, that's good aids, Lance. Alright, well, none of those were counter spells. But what can you do? What can you do, boys? Except die of age. It's too risky that someone will have haste. So it won't play this. But, we'll see. It looks like I'm in control, right? Nothing. Got nothing. Boys, he's got nothing. But, what has he got now? What has he got now? Unexpected windfalls, not bad. Verdant rejuvenation is useless. Okay, that's good magic. Boys, I think we might be able to slap this shit game up all the tubes. Pays for itself though, as usual, as Virginie Bollocks often does. Boys. Great henge in the bin. Unbelievable aids. Unbelievable skills. Okay. So he still gets to cast it again, boyish. He still gets to cast it again because he is very good at magic, clearly. And we will also be able to get 8. That's a bit of an interesting one. What do you think, boyish? He's got nothing. He's got nothing. So I shouldn't cast that. But I feel like I get something. Either way. Not yet. Mana Guardian, I don't know what that does. Whenever you gain some shit, get AIDS. I don't think Mana Guardian is good. Mainly because I don't know what it even is, boys. Alright, Sun Bollocks. Okay, boys. Let's see if this land can crackety matter again. Look how good he is! Look how good he is at magic, boys. Draw 2, that's not very bad. Arcane shits, that's a load of bolts. Alright, he's catching up now. I could go for the old tit twister, because these are not great. But then if he has unlimited cards as well, everything's just going to be huge beef. I think I got to keep him off cards. So, if I play Burn Down the House for some lands, then this triggers for 5, but 5 is not that great except for Time Walk. Oh no, lads! He's ruined my good time. Now we're gonna play Time Twister, I think. Hmm. 15 that costs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. Yeah, just again. Just spunk it. Well, we've got a counterspell now. Oh, boys. I mean, I could get rid of it forever. What do you think, lads? Get rid of it for all times. I think that's the smartest play I've ever heard. I think that's the smartest thing anybody's ever said to me in my life, Lance. Alright. As long as he doesn't get Time Walk, everything should be easy jizz. Went. Oh, boys, I think he's fucking got AIDS. Being able to cast a commander every turn for 2 bonus spells is not good enough to beat Dr. Cheeks when his dick is hard. And I don't know about you, boys, but I do feel like it's a GG's mixed in with a little bit of XD's. A GG's with an awful lot of XD's, Lance. That is why I love Magic the Gathering. Because I can win meaningless games and then have a wank to lure Stardust. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, boys. If ever there was beautiful stuff. So I hope we just get to the point where he sees how dead he is. Llanowar elves. Oh no. But look! It was GG's the whole time, lads. Unbelievable scenes. Boys. Unbelievable scenes was indeed had by all. So I could play Time Tits and then waste his whole hand as well. I'm not going to do it. I would do it if I was playing a normal deck for fun. Or, as Merchy Boys might say, for the memes. But I don't want it. All it could possibly do is allow him back into this game. And I don't want to do that. I want him to die and cry. And then everybody can say GG XD. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Start blowing some of this shit up. Blowing up all of this shit for the memes, Lynch. Alright, he's got a little bollocks. Let's see how we get on. So I would cast this. If I was playing anyone else, I would cast it. You know, just to see. But we just can't, boys. We just can't. If someone is so committed to the same game that I play every day, of free autoplay robotics. Like, think about how in control I was that whole match. But still, if he randomly top-decked Emrakul on my side, I'm unraveled. There was nothing I could really do in that situation except either top-deck another counterspell or mastermind to counterspell. But once we had this, it was under control. Also, I don't know, boys. I don't know. Is this guy pissing his pants, lads? Imagine a man playing his own Emrakul against you when all you've done is spunk your commander 6 times. And you're the one who feels like he's been hard done by to the point you have to stall a game out. This stream has shown so much pussy AIDS. I would say I was surprised, but it is Magic. And I see this all the time, and I bet you do as well. Boys, we can never become like this. We can never, as a real community of people who love massive tits, ever have a clean game of Magic. If someone wants to play mono blue, time-wasty shits or infinite combo, I'm not gonna say I've never just let them play their own hand out and walked off. I have never had a fair game, lost, and thrown my toys out the pram. I'll tell you the last time I walked away from my screen was someone played that mono green pack quack deck. I don't know what the thing is. It's like a cat. Whenever you play a land, create the same land. And he just looped the same spell over and over again. And once I saw it was happening, I was like, alright, I'll let you do it. And I came back 15 human minutes later, and he was still doing it. Imagine that, boys. For nothing. For a draw. For a draw, he was manually looping it for over 15 human minutes. Sometimes this game astounds even me with my galaxy-sized balls. I genuinely, lads, when I first got into Magic, I never thought I would be exposed to so much varied hate. So much. Like, you would think, okay, we're gonna see a lot of cheaters and a lot of weirdos. If you get a gathering hall of 99% fat men, the game is gonna kick up a lot of weirdos. But never did I expect to be exposed to 90% female bonglers, bully Twitter maniacs, gay wank-off jacuzzi cards, crystal 16K grade toilet cams, OnlyFans to a level, a percentage level, I didn't even know porn stars have that kind of number wangs of OnlyFans. Mental illness through the roof. Almost every single content creator affiliated with Magic is also affiliated with some kind of mental illness as well. Everybody's depressed. And that's like the fucking first rung of the problems. Every single person I want to watch... Okay, let me rephrase that. Every time I want to watch Magic, just, oh, here's a deck that I built, let me see, has to be edited in a way that's just totally unbelievable horse shit. We can't have normal commentators on World Championship coverage. They have to be psychotic, giggly twats. As long as they've got tits. Which you would think I'd be behind, but... not for a world fucking champs, boys. I want to know what's going on. I don't want to hear about doggos and diddly dees. There's a time for that, and it's in your own time, you fucking twats. I don't want to see people buying wobbly lands and then also complaining that Wizards fired 50% of their workforce or whatever the shits. Never in all of my days, boys, did I expect to see so much aid, and moving forward every single year, less and less actual Magic talk from anyone, except pros. Obviously, they're still in it for the long haul. But we lose tournament coverage. Nobody cares. Nobody even knows what sets are coming out. It's so bizarre, but I do have a wonderful time, Lance. I do have a fantastic time relaying all of this shit to you. Not that it should change anybody's life, but it's fun, I think. It's fun to be in a position... like, I never played this game at school. I didn't know what it existed until I was 20. Boy, that doesn't happen often. Somebody goes, well, I'm not playing Bubs. It's way too overpowered. Way too overpowered. I bought wobbly sleeves to go with my wobbly boy. I'm not paying fucking bollocks. This is far too even for my tastes. GG's, I'm out of here. At least he didn't stall the game out, though. Like, that's where we are. That's where we are in this world of Magic. Where a man not stalling the game out is considered a clean GG's XD gentleman. Although he might have also chopped his knob off. But, I can't do this again, boys. I just can't. Lads, I'm going to have to stall the game out. Although, what do you think? I don't know. I just can't, boys. It's just so AIDS. It's so AIDS. Anyway, what's the time? 12:05. I got an hour left. If it wasn't also so AIDS, Alan Wank, I'd play that at the end. But we still got decks. Any other decks you'd like to see, boys? Some Myco Tyrant, some Belendros, some Croxer, some Clean Mange, boys. Everything and anything is on the table as long as we hit the tips goal. Boys, you know, I'm just saying, guys, I'm just saying, we haven't had a donation in over an hour. And I've already got 8. Boys, I mean, if you like the content and you want to support it, by all means, give me all of your money. But 8. So it's a shame I don't have a red land, obviously, because I don't know if you've heard, this card is quite good. But 8. You never know, I might top deck a red land. Oh my god, absolute scam, I'm conceding. I'm going to concede in a huff, boys. This game completely skiboodled me. Complete and utter... hey, boys. I think it's too late though now, unfortunately. I'm gonna just see what he's got in his ass. Lalia, I think that has to go. Roaming, yeah. So what does this do? 5 damage to a lad. Alright. Well, at least we kept Lelia off the field for a minute. So, a Wrath of God, I'm 100% going to win. It's just whether or not I actually get there, boys. Oh, he's tapped out. Hey, boys, I don't know. I think everything's looking up Rosie's muffity miff maffs, Lance. Muffity miffjes, or something. Miffity miff maffs. I don't want to cast this. It's fucking balls. So we'll mastery this. I thought this had defender as well. But obviously it doesn't because it's got H. Alright, this is manageable as well. Okay, boys. This is all manageable. As long as we... Oh my god, he sees that I have Ragavan. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, boys? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is first. Agreed. Boys. Lance, of course it's agreed. I was far too good at magic, boys. Far too good. There says, but didn't you get money last time? You're always a positive lad in the community, so I'm going to give you one more chance. But everybody else talking such crazy gibberish is going to get absolutely banned out of this chat. It went on a great many things around here, genius. Bills. Taxes. How do you think all of this stuff gets paid for? Donations! Get that guy out the fucking chat. I mean, I haven't got any mods, but you're banned too. Every day, every penny I have disappears into the gremlin vortex, and we begin again from zero. Every day. Boys, imagine, if you will, a sandwich shop that sells 1 billion sandwiches on a Monday, while on Tuesday, they have no sandwiches. And no money. And they gotta start baking that bread again. Boys, you're not telling me GG's extra about ever selling a tuna melt again or something. Or prosciutto. Baguette. If you have a sandwich shop and you make more money than you ever need, you spend every fucking penny on DoorDash. Obviously. I don't know why. I mean, clearly, you don't run a household and take care of a fat twat moron and shit your pants every day or something. What does this do? Choose target enchantment you control that doesn't have the same name as some other fucking bitch and then get quacked. So I think this actually should die. But I don't have the number wangs currently, boys. I don't currently have the wangadums to kill you and your mum's ass. That's pretty good, especially against enchantments. But we shall see. Boys, we shall see a great many things. As long as nobody talks crazy and distracts me. I'm just trying to have a good game of magic, boys. Stop distracting me from being the best in the world at magic. I think that might have been wrong. Maybe I can still play this. It's not a big issue. What do you think? Shall I play it now? I think so, boys. I think so. Also, got to look out for the HPs. Alright, I don't think so now. I changed my mind. But this could go wrong. It could go wrong, Lynch. Maybe I should have attacked as well. It doesn't matter, boys. All we have to know is if I start my politics channel, I will be your primary source for politics. Because otherwise, what would you even do? Get your politics from political sources? That would be silly, boys. What if I needed you to get H? Alright, this Sanctum Weaver can get him out of it, maybe. But no one's going to have Indestructible. But protection from red will work. But not today, boys. Nobody's getting protection from anything except AIDS. Boys. GG's XH. Eidolon of bollocks. When something does something, then do something else. Okay, boys. Very interesting. Not an elemental, at least. Okay, boys. Whenever another enchantment enters the battlefield, draw a card.
Anyone who stands in my way,
I'm gonna kill it.
sizzled.
I don't know if it's right. I'm gonna try anyway. Target creature gains hexproof until end of turn. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we got Cyclonic Rift and some other stuff. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Lads. Boys, gonna be okay, sweet. So he'll get borrowed time back. But Chandra will also be able to do the memes.
I'll try to come back for you.
Nah, don't worry about it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine without you, you red tits bitch. Audacity, eh? What does that do? +2 and has trample. Oh no, boys. I suppose I could put this back at his... Nah, that's rubbish. Alright, that land is a huge problem. That land is a huge problem, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't have enough good wanganums. I can't play Bobs and this. Okay. How can I barbecue my own balls here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure, boys. We'll have to sheesh. I think I'm going to die to this cave of the fucking wanks, though. That's... All of this is not a problem. If we've got Voyage. I mean, Rift. Okay, boys. Okay. Okay, boys. I have to put him on some kind of clock. That's my thinking here. But I think my clock is going to actually be the one that gets fucked. That's not a good draw, boys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we can do both. I think. 1, so 4, 5, 6, yeah, boys. The numbers pan out correctly for the memes.
You came here with a plan.
Okay, let's see what we can do, boys. Let's see if we can't shit on our balls, the boys. That says Baldur's Gate ended with 166 beans. Well, anybody well versed in the world of Filbo know that that's actually 16 beans after that one guy who is bankrolling the whole of Baldur's Gate. But fair play to the lad. He wants to watch Phil play Baldur's Gate more than he wants to watch anyone else in the world do anything. And if that's the case, boys, you've got to say GG's XDs. Money well spent, $150 a day to watch a man play a game that he hates. Almost like watching me, isn't it, boys? Except I've got H. Alright, this guy must be thinking there's some funny business going on. And I don't know if I won't die. I don't know if I won't die, boys. Because he's just drawing so much. But that's what makes Magic fun, Lance. JC says, Cheeks, how do you plan to cover the Easter tax money? I mean, we're going to do a fundraiser. We're going to go full fundraiser McGeesh, oh boys. And for sure, everybody will be bending over backwards to make sure that we hit all of our goals. Otherwise, we'll all cry. And I'll die of AIDS. So I don't target anything. So I don't think he's got any answers. Okay, boys. So, not terrible. But he will be able to play 50 shits in a couple of turns. He will be able to play 50 AIDS and a couple of 8s. I suppose I should have realized. So this is just a 100% inferior version to the 1-2 enchantment. I forget what it's called. But it's basically the same thing. It's a 1-2. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. It's the same deck. And that deck is pretty strong. But I think this card is really wank. I think it's really wank, boys. And you can trust me because I've got H. So I need some crazy bomb enchantment here.
No, you won't be needing those.
I don't even know what it could be. I mean, that's alright.
Challenger card.
That's alright, boys. Give me the availability. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. I mean, it's not gonna come up with anything. And well, I suppose there's like 1 or 2. Alright, that's pretty good. That's not bad, boys. That's really good, actually. If he can't exile it... If he can't exile it, boys, we might be able to touch our balls. And that's what we want, isn't it? So there's an argument I should have played 3 1-1s and attacked as well. I don't know. Boys, we'll see. Sithis, that's the one. Sithis. That card is very good, boys, because it does all of this, but it does it straight away. Alright, I mean, I think I can deal with this. Let's see what we got. Why are they all in the grave? Oh, because he had to discard 50. Alright. Okay, boys. Well. I mean, it's gonna be tough. But we got burned down the AIDS for all the creatures. Oh. He's bound to have something to save him this time.
Be your folly.
He's bound to have a little bit of something that gives him H.
Good luck while I'm gone.
But this should flip over the search. So whatever's top has to go in the grave, and then this will flip, and I can have a look at my bollocks. But I presume, boys, if I was a presumptuous man, that one of these cards is going to be Teferi's Protection. And that would spell disaster for me. But we'll see. It's been a fine game. No one can complain. But it also will have been extremely boring because I lost. Isn't that right, boys? I also don't think he has 3 mana. 2? Okay, he does. Well, I don't think I want to risk paying 2 here. Or do I, boys? I think I can speed the game up slightly. Okay, good draws, boys, good draws. Good draws, boys. Ooh! I know what we can do. I know what we can do, boys. Oh, this will flip. This will flip before I can exile. So I can exile this to this, blow up all of the lands, and then die to the forest thing, like I said I was going to die. But we shall see. Crucius is nice, but I don't think I can live otherwise. Okay, into the royal. Really good enough, boys. Okay. Everybody get your thinking pubes on. Time wank is what we're looking for. I guess that'll have to do. You and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Alright. Okay.
My light banishes you from this world.
So, if he sees that he's got... If he sees this over here, then I lose. But you would also suspect I would have a removal spell because it's turn 50 and I'm jummed and I haven't used a single spot removal. So you would think I have it and he might play around that. But, boys, if he doesn't, then he will be fine. And then next turn we got burn down the Yades, but yeah, I don't think I can burn him out. I don't think I can give him the burnish. Oh, he can also activate a land, right? Yeah, and that's kick a non-land. Okay, boys. I guess that's probably GG sectionage. Kicking anything here makes no difference. So it has to be Fatal Push off the top, or I'm dead. Rubbish. Rubbish, boys. But that was fine. I'm sure I made a mistake somewhere. I'm sure I made a mistake somewhere, but it, you know, it was a fine game of Magic, boys. A fine game of AIDS. I know, everybody got depressed. So never mind that was a fine game. I lost, so it was awful. It was awful. I take it back. It was terrible. In the bin. Don't worry. For the video on demand, it'll be replaced by a game against a guy who gets stalled for colors and mana, doesn't play any spells, and then dies. which is what's happening to my soul at this very moment, boys. Having to play this load of old shit. Again. This is the last time I'm playing it. I don't have a counterspell, but let's just get it out of the way. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Virgin alert, boys. Ugh, old fucking rubbish. I think that's balls. I think I might need a Cosmos Elixir. You know, try and find an answer. Okay, boys. Well, I couldn't spam it fast enough, so fuck the whole game. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck this. But I won. So you know that last game? Terrible. This game? Slap it up on the tubes. Boys, that last game where both of us played a million spells and had plays and thoughts and lines, terrible. This game, unbelievable scenes. You learnt so much about the power of a Boomerlax deck, boys, and nobody's telling me anything other than I'm the greatest. Otherwise, I might have to call the police. GG's exodish. Oh boys. GG's with a little bit of exodish. So how'd you feel about, Modern Horizons 3 coming to Arena? That's not going to ruin all our playlists, is it, boys? Cards like Archon of Shit and Subtlety and Grief and Fury and Ragavan, those are the levels we need to spice up the games. Those are the levels we need to create a varied atmosphere of magic. Wouldn't you agree, boys? I know you would, because you're my chat, and if you don't agree with me, you're a detractor, and I'll ban you forever. Unless you're a racist that gives me money. Then you can come back. 8 times, no less. 8 times. Or you literally pay 50% of my income. Then you can do detractor chats and call my girlfriend a 2 out of... or wife, even. A 2 out of 10. And I'll just pretend like you didn't. And if anyone tells me, then you get banned. That is a good democracy, boys. That is the kind of political manifesto that I want to read before I start subscribing to someone who wants to make a politics channel. Someone who wants the truth so little they will ban anyone telling them what the truth actually is. Boys, GG's XDs. GG's XDs. Imagine that for real. Imagine somebody said, hey, Cheeks, someone else has been on Legs' channel and every day he says you're shit and that your mum's fat. And he did a full interview about how he knows you're a liar and all your bills are paid for and you are fucking 8. And then you come back on the stream next turn and give me $50 and then anyone who says, hey, what about what that guy said? You better know that you're getting banned, boys. And someone else is just going to live the high life, owing me $25,000 a year. That sounds like a good trade, right, boys? I mean, that sounds... What I've just said sounds like absolute gibberish. But that is a true story of Philbo Baggins. That sounds like such gibberish. I don't even know what you would have heard. But it was all true, boys. Unbelievable. So I haven't got a good hand. I haven't got a good hand at all. This might be an early concede from me, just on the basis of this game is going to be too boring to play. I'm going to do it. It's going to be too boring. I've got no plays. This guy's blue. You know he's going to take forever. I'm just going to say that I lost. Fine. Fine, boys. I should have looked at my hand. No pressure, no counters. no relevant spells, no ramp. That's not the kind of hand that you keep. But I was too busy thinking about Philbo and his fat wife. And it put just enough aids in my brain. Alright. So, I've only played this a few times, but it's always been 100% removal. And if that's the case, this is the kind of hand we're looking for this time. If it's not the case, then I'm just going to edit it out and then pretend like it never happened, boys. Because GG's. GG's indeed. Alright, I'm going to say, I think that probably is what he's doing. I think this is going to be all types of removal, boys. Alright, for that reason, I do think I've just played the wrong land, but don't tell anybody. So, I was just about to say, for that reason, I think the Celestus is going to get blown up. So I'm going to draw 2 and create a treasure. That's what I was going to say, boys. But then I played the wrong land, and I got 8. Look how good I am at this game! I know everything that happens. Everything. 'Twas never a mystery to the Lord of Aids, boys. There 'twas never a mystery to me when it comes to this bag of shit. Everything there is to know, I know it. And on top, I've got 8. Boys. Alright, so I gotta play Invoke Despair. So we need some black lands or some other shit. So I don't need this. And I am going to say that I don't need this as well. Ditching a land, always dangerous, boys. Ditching a land, always dangerous, but having a massive pair of balls, always sexy. Alright, well, at least I got more shit cards to ditch. Lol. Okay, boys, that's a load of shit. That's a load of shit. Which is good memes. Hey, boys. How about we all get a spot of each? So, black mark hit, and we still got wash away. Boys, slap it up on the tubes. So, I don't want to wank my dick off. I'm going to say that game was because I knew what was going on. Maybe he was also Planeswalker spam. So it was just black-white planies. But for sure, there's not any creatures in this thing. It's not like a 2-mana deck with some shit. I knew what was going on, boys, because I'm very good at magic. And in the end, we did have a wonderful time. Boys. I'm glad everybody saw what a shitload of old aids. Alright, that's enough boobalax. What else? What else, boys? Stick with the powerful decks, or just for the sake of variety, choose some of the weaker ones. But you might all catch depression if I start losing games. So I don't know what you want. We'll try this first. So, boys, this is the disclaimer. We are taking a step down in deck quality. Now, if it were legs, the win percentage would go up. But I'm a man who lives on Earth. So, if your deck gets worse, it would usually perform worse. And I know that sounds absolutely insane. But we shall see. Alright. I don't think that's a keeps. That's not any better. Although Revels is pretty fucking superb, boys. But how greedy am I? How greedy am I, Lance? Pretty greedy. I'll just say if I don't draw a land, the whole game was rigged. Easy. The Desolator magic escape. Easy, boys. It was under control the whole time, Lance. It was under control the whole time. I mean, we got all the colours covered, really. So I do think you play the Revels first. Like that's some big fucking breakthrough idea of magic. Ether Spunk Bomb. Okay, boys. He's got a Spunk Bomb. What does that do? Sacrifice this, return target creature to its owner's hand, or draw a card. Swiftfoot Boots in the bin, Mirror Shield. Okay, boys. These are going to come in handy. Those are going to be full Emma hand jobs, Lance. And I know one thing. We all love a bit of Bongler hand jobbage. And don't pretend to me that you don't. Because this is Magic the Gathering. And if it wasn't for Bongler hand jobs, it would be no Bongler jobs or something. I was just going to say there'd be no jobs, but the fucking state of Magic when it comes to OnlyFans, like I say, there are more porn stars in Magic than in porn. Boys, how could that even be Magic? But it is. And we died of AIDS. Think if we didn't have MTG Nexi in this world. What would we even do, boys? Except wank off to everyone who looks good. That was a bad example. MTG Nexi's actually got a nice, thick, fat pair of tits. I'm thinking more of that judge. The Ali Wankfield without makeup on is a bit ropey. Ali Wankfield's new girlfriend, despite her being a bongler, a man, a boy, a lesbian, but principally asexual. Oh boy. Imagine being asexual, yet still cracking demeasures. I know, it is absolutely insane. Boys. Absolutely insane. But it is the world that we live in. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that treasure? It is. I know you could say I could have attacked, but it would have been stupid, because he's got a boy. Okay, boys. Oh, okay, sweet. Naturally, it would have been okay, sweet. Okay. I mean, we're working our way up to unbelievable free spell armor, boys. And that is what we want out of a game of Magic. So let's see what he might be tempted to do. Play this, have 1 mana left over. Spunk Bomb. Alright, so we got a free shot at having 8. And I don't know about you, boys, but I fucking love a bit of free 8. I love a good little bit of 8. Boys. All men are indeed bastards. And whiteys, obviously. You're allowed to say that in Magic. What else? So, what are we doing? So, I could play this and blow up everybody. I could flip this over. I got plays, is what I'm saying, Lance. Destroy all non-dinosaurs. So, my land will also blow up. I'm doing it. No one can tell me shit, boys. Nobody can tell me shit, boys. I'm like that guy who was gay or something. But let's slap it up on the shoes. Boys, I don't know how much money you gotta spend before you think maybe I should buy some more cards. But in the end, boys, I was extremely good at Magic. It was just this. Anything with this symbol on it, you know it ruins the game. And by ruins, I mean gets me 5 free spells. Which makes it wonderful, boys. What a wonderful game that we had. Because I was lucky enough to get some free 8s. Plus, next turn, even more free 8s. And protection from 8s. Boys. I don't know about you, but that must have been a wonderful game. That must have been the kind of game that you watch and say, I know we just had a Pro Tour played by one of the greatest players ever. Jean-Emmanuel Depras versus Seth Manfield was in the top 8. What an absolute clash of titans. But I would rather watch Legs v Sparky because I am a man of culture. So GG's XDs. Also, I'd like to have a look at Lewis Monkbucket's tits, please. Because I wasn't interested at first. Because, you know, she's kind of got droopy tits. Almost like she used to be really fat. And then she got banged and was like, I'm going to be fucking sexy. And grew a huge ass. Something like that happened. She's got that drawn face of someone who went to war. But didn't. She just sold pictures of her tits. You know what I mean, boys? I know you do. Anyway, like I said, I wasn't interested at first, boys. It was just easy Quacks. But now that she plays a card game, I'm wanking 24/7. I don't care what she's selling. I'm buying $4.99 OnlyFans, $18.99 custom wank videos. Sign me up, boys. Sign me up for the GGs. As long as you always add in a little bit of XDs on the end. Otherwise, I might shit my balls. I don't think that was very good. You know? I mean, I got this that makes lands. I think he might have been better off killing this. But everyone is free to play their own deck, boys. That is the name of the game. Everybody's got H is the name of the game. So, Harrow... We'll get a green and a white. Slap the land on the field. Okay, boys. Now we got place. And we got 8s. 7-hand 1. I wouldn't wipe 7-hand 1 on my granny's ass, Tiago. I am 18-hand 0 on the day. 18 wins, 0 losses. I'm like Jake Paul versus... I don't know. Who's he beat? Who's good? Canelo, he's dead, right? He killed Canelo. Devin Hanley, he's dead. Ryan Garcia, he might actually be dead, boys. But we'll see.
And fear are the seeds of disaster.
We will see, as we often do, boys.
Secrets manifest.
So I think my hand's pretty fine. I'm waiting for him to play more artifacts so we can clean them out. I don't know what this is. Red instant and sorcery spells have lifelink. Whenever a white instant causes you to gain life, it does 3 damage to target creature. I don't know about you, boys, but that's 8. I don't know about you, boys, but that is scaring me as much as the idea that Legs VD is going to get me. Boys, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine, Lance, but you never know. You never know, Lance. That was a shame having to play that land. Oh, Wandering Emperor, eh? Wandering Emperor, is it, boys? Well,
Let your blade do the
two
talking.
can have 8 lands. Oh boys. So, in a game like this, now we're talking seriously, a matchup like this, I don't know how I'm going to lose. And not to say that I am going to win. I don't know what he'll have that will beat me in this kind of position. Again, I'm trying to phrase it to the point where I don't know what to expect. Not, I'm definitely going to win. More along the lines of, he must have something more than this load of old shit. And if he does, boys, we're going to have to shatter the mattress. But if he doesn't,
Your training.
then I do get to say GG Sexties.
Run away. You'll be safe. Keep watch for intruders.
I mean, I still think that's fine. He is spunking the shit out of his hand on absolutely nothing. Boys, I think this is gonna be easy Quacks. Oh my god, I'm very good, boys. Why is it so fucking horny to tap my shit land, my sex bomb lands? Boy, she's trying to scare me.
I will aid you. The land shall conquer you. I have got new moves to teach you.
Truth lies beyond vision.
Truth lies beyond vision, boys. That's what the man said. And he must be telling the truth because he's got a lot of 8s. So how much mana do I have? 2, 4, 5, 6. So again, he's giving me a little bit of aids, but I think it's fine. He's giving me a little bit of aids, boys, but I think it's alright. Boys, I think we got it under control. Lance! I think it's under control. Boys. Oh, the lad's out. He's ready to turn the game on its pubes, and he's dead. Boys, I love my cheeks. Boys, that was a game that none of us expected to happen. So that's what I mean when I say I don't know how he's going to win. It looked like a load of balls. It looked like everybody's attempt to play the new Judith, except legs. Everybody's Judith deck looks like this, and it's fucking shit. But hello and welcome when it's legs' turn. Boys, easy 95% win rate. Unbelievables. Boys. Did you watch some of the Meebo videos? I did. We could watch one now, you know, if you've got a good suggestion. Because playing this game is just a little bit on the shit side, boys. And I still don't want to play Alan Wake. I think it must still be Meebo. No, it's not. What's her name? What's her name? Boyish. Maybe it's Meebo MTG. Yep, found it. Oh! Boobomatrons, boys. We do like a bit of boobs, even if it's from a really nasty bitch with plastic wax.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome
Jesus Christ! Get some production values, you maniac. So what did I see? I saw something where BAPs were just out. Wasn't this one, I guess. Boyish.
Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Hello, everyone. Hullbreaker Horror and summoning or casting.
Guys, let's play like magic. I've done a lot of meth, and my tits accidentally fell out. But like, also I hate men. But guys, don't you want to pay to see her suck some dicks? Boish. Why is it so fucking blurry? It's still blurry to me.
Casting every spell in her deck and bouncing all their cards.
How about you bounce those?
This is definitely feeling like more of a.
I don't. Oh, this is probably someone told her. I'm actually eyeballs challenged or something. I'm like MTG Nerd Girl, except my eyes don't work, and I've got 2 pairs of glasses on. But so type it out, and also let me have a look at those nips for the beams. What are we watching? Which one, boys? If any. Which one? The new ones? So, as much as I might say she is nasty, she is. She is very good at magics by YouTube standards. By YouTube standard, she is leagues ahead of like Legs or Siege. Leagues.
Hello YouTube, welcome to some more Sneak Attack. We're looking a little sneaky,
that's a poor
trying
effort.
to throw big worms at our
That's
opponent's
poor
faces.
effort. I mean, we're here for quality magic, and unless I see full cleavage, how am I
Hello,
gonna
YouTube,
even?
I'm
Oh my
trying to
god,
find a will to
boys,
live
that's a
because
thumbs down.
Blue Moon in his
I mean, I'm not
strike
signed
and
in, but
spent
if I
an hour and a
was,
half losing.
she needs to know. That's honest feedback. Wear them baps.
Hello YouTube, welcome to some more timeless.
I don't know. This is pretty poor too, boys.
This is going to turn into a timeless account, probably.
I don't know. It should
But
turn into a
here we
Boobermotron
are.
account. What about this? Oh, that looks better, boys.
Hello YouTube, welcome to a cube draft.
Cube. I like a
A
cube.
little bit on here, and I love
Boys.
cube. It's like my favorite thing to do.
Boys, I like a cube as much. You need to lift this up a bit. I don't have the piece of peace skills, boys.
Do this.
But we need this here so that we can really see what's going on. Let me move the mouse away. Nah, I mean, that microphone's not in a good spot either. Her community manager better get on.
Like field obviously would have been helpful, like just in general. 'Cause
Look
it's
at
a
those
good card,
fucking nails.
but I think the stuff we have.
Clashy. She's a clashy porn star, boys. Dinosaurs. We do like dinosaurs, boys. I don't know if I could watch dinosaurs with that level of cleavage, though. I think not. What else? We checked that one out. That wasn't bad. It looks like she's just woken up. Just fucking in the bin with that shit. And again. And again. Oh my god, she is just plopping up all of her shit games. They're only 17 minutes long. I just realised, boy, she's pulling her merchies on us. She's pulling her merchies. 17 human minutes. 13 minutes. And it says win, so I know I don't even need to watch it. Amazing stuff, boys. Oh, this could be a
Hello YouTube,
watchables.
hello Twitch, hello everyone. I am back from my book
Hey,
convention, and we are
boys.
finally playing some show and tell in time.
Lance.
It's been a week or so since this new set came out.
Boys. I never knew they were, well, 31 minutes. That's not bad either.
YouTube, I invented Jeskai Breach. Just kidding, but I put Ascendancy in this deck that I copied off of
Jeez,
Maestro, so it's mine now.
That's
I
not bad.
invented it.
Boys.
I also invented
She seems so off her fucking ass. Look at that. You're not telling me she is not absolutely whizzed out of her brains. And I say that as a man who can only play Magic when he's whizzed up. Look at that. You know what? That is so much whiz. I might give her £10 so that I can wank off to her minge. Or I could just Google search it. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, boys? It is tough. Or I could go to Pornhub and see some really fit women. But that would be crazy because they don't play Magic. So how's my dick going to get hard? I don't know what we were supposed to be watching, to be honest. But now I'm on the hunt. Now I'm on the hunt for some massive baps. Who are we looking for here? What was the one? What was her name? The one on Twitch who played the most. Mono Black with huge baps. What was her name? I feel like it was... I don't remember. Boy, am I getting senile? You would think the one thing I should remember... E-Philly. There we go. Okay, only 26 subs, so I guess she hasn't come back to the world of magic. Yeah, 1 month ago, 9 views. Boys, we gotta help her. We gotta step up our wanks. Let's see what she got going on.
Hey, yo. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's not bad, boys.
Worried it was gonna snow? You got your...
Natural, boring,
Are you gonna have a pass?
just low energy, but
I think I got it.
huge tits. Boys,
Have a little...
let's see. Let's see how she's getting on the Twitch.
These creepy hood guys anyway.
Boys, nobody wants to watch this, right?
They're Shinra's victims.
DSP told me that everybody hates it. So I guess it must be true. Oh, boys. When was the last broadcast? Got the porno music for the memes? 2 days. Let's say 8 hours. 8-hour stream. What an absolute trooper, boys. Oh my god. 8 hours in a t-shirt. Hey, boys. I mean... 720. Oh, Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, boys. 2 things here. Number 1, 720 is pretty awful.
Draw a card.
Number 2, nobody's not here for those fucking whappers. So covering them up is just nuclear bombing your own channel. But number 3, when are you ever gonna play another deck? I mean, I love a bowless deck, but I haven't only played bowless for 2 years. I've never seen her not play mono black. Boyish, unbelievable scenes. Is it? Oh, there we go. It's not mono black. Once ever. Oh, it's someone else, that's why. Yep, it's not her. Okay, that makes sense. She, her, Kate Ding. Who's Kate Ding, boys? That sounds like DSP trying to insult someone. She, her. Any for Jakey boy.
Plane too, and I took a nap on the plane back actually.
I know which children I prefer.
Boyish, imagine almost being fooled that she wasn't playing mono black. Incredible scenes. So what was the thing? Tape? I can't remember anymore. Tape fashion. No. I don't think it's fashion. I don't think we got sellotape boobs. Alright. I don't want to play Magic anymore. After seeing all that stuff, it just makes Magic boring. I think honestly, I do need to transition into a politics channel. So get your political queries. What do you think about the situation in Gaza? Well, we can't talk about that because the Squeeblers might get me. Who are you going to vote for in the election, Mr. Cheeks? Well, I like to look at it like this. I'm going to stay at home, and whoever you vote for, I'm happy. Now, can I have £50, boys? Please. Can I have £50? What's for dinner? What is for dinner? What is for dinner? I don't know. I think we're going to have to paywall that as well. Okay, boys. I had a wonderful time. We'll figure out what else I can do at the end of a stream. Yeah, because I do like looking at Twitch, but I know that it's just 2 clicks away from looking at Baps. And that is a dangerous game. But until next time, I hope you all had a wonderful experience watching me crackety matter as usual. And until next time, boys, I'll make sure there's nothing in the shop. Oh my god, boys. I thought there might not be anything in the shop. But how about a 0% off some wobbly lands? Boys, I thought there wasn't gonna be any deals. How about 0%? £25 the shet for some wobbly lands, boys. 25 squid can get you 10 drafts. Or some wobbly lands, boys. And you're right, some red swamps. Some red swamps. Because I remember at the start of this set, the actual symbol was missing. Which is very good memes. And that's not a plains, Lance. Don't think a snowy, white street of shit looks a bit white. That's red. That is a mountain. Those houses, mountains. They actually figured out how to do green. But that's it. Okay, boys. Yep, that's about it. Alright, Lance, I hope you had a good time for real. I appreciate everybody watching and chatting. It makes me feel like we're all the classical Lance. And until next time, GG's XD.